Hello my fellow gamers and welcome to round 4 for Group A, the second to last round for this group before they're knocked out and the final top two move on to the semi-finals, so it's all starting to wrap up quickly. Also means Christmas is quickly getting approaching. Plus, how many times can I get the word quickly in this sentence? Quite a few. But guys, this is going to be a very exciting episode because looking at the matchups here, the two players in the middle will be playing first. Then the two players at the bottom will be playing. And then the two players at the top will be playing. So this is going to really shift the table around a bit with who's in the top two, middle two, and the bottom two. So we'll jump straight to the first round, which are Riven versus General Confusion, Lizardmen versus Beastmen on the River Avilu, something along those lines. Let's move over and check out what the Lizardmen brought first. So, starting off, we've got a good solid unit of Saurus Spears with shields. They also have a Bestodon with the fancy crystal. We've got some Horned Ones over here on the flank hiding in the woods. And there's another unit of Horned Ones over there. We've got two units of Pterodon Riders and two Skink Chiefs also on Pterodons. We also have Lord Mazdamundi on his big pet here. We shall call him Timmy the dinosaur, there we go. As requested by a subscriber, and I'm sure you guys would like this, I'm just going to quickly go over what items and abilities that like Lords and that have, and what spares the Wizards has, as requested. Apologies, I know it was like round 2 it was commented, but I was pre-recording, so it's only now that I can actually act on the comment. So, he has the Ruination of Cities, Banishment, Shield of the Old Ones, Arcane Unfortune, Apotheosis, Curse of the Midnight Wind, Harmonic Convergence, Net of Armatok, Cold Blooded, the Somber Standard of Hexato, and the Greater Arcane Conduct. The rest are just standard with him. So he's up against the Beastmen, who are all hiding in the woods apart from these. So we got two units of Centicles, the throwing axes. On the flank here, on this group, we've got so we got Ungle Spearmen, 2 units. Then we got Besticle Herd and the Besticle Herd Regiment Renowned, which is the Koroksman Rippers. We also have at the back here Monitors with great weapons, 2 of them, and a Gore Ball. This army is led by Malagor the Dark Omen, which is nice. But oh, he hasn't got too many. That's nice. Arcane Conduct, Traitor King, Devolve, Spray Scream, Beastal Surge, Unholy Power, obviously Primary for you, and all that is standard for them. Of course, if you want to actually look at the pop-ups as they come up, you can pause the video if required. We also have 2 units of Gore Herds on the flanks here. I also sense some sneakiness. Yes, 2 units of Harpies sneaking in the woods are there. Is that everything? For Beastmen, you really have to check the map and make sure you're not missing anything. Because they've got a habit of hiding things, haven't they? But I think we're okay. We can only hope. I believe that's everything. Numbers are... oh, wow. Okay. The Lizardmen have hugely outnumbered, and they've got very few stuff here. Yeah, I guess that makes sense, though. He's gone for the cavalry, heavy infantry, and pterodons. So, yeah, but only 317 units compared to the Beastmen, 776. Oh, that should be interesting. Let's get playing. Pterodons are immediately coming into counteract with the Centicles of the Thrown Axes, protecting that flank when the main force move up to... I think they're going to move up to secure the hill, get the high ground, and make the Beastmen have to come out of the woods to deal with them. We do have some Horned Ones have been left here. Another group there has been moved up. This is the one problem. Yeah, you got Pterodons, but they've got throwing axes, so they can get you, which is quite an impressive throw when you think how high they're going. Yeah, but the Harpies are immediately chasing after them, and then they've turned around again. And, so they're kind of just posturing, getting each other's bit of skirmishing and that, see what's going on. Horned One's still waiting there. But yeah, I mean, there's a good range here. The Beastmen are going to have to come out of the woods, though. But they should be alright. They should be alright. And I wonder if I think these have been missed. The Gore Herds have snuck around the back And there's nothing there to indicate these are where they're there. Oh, the net of Amatok has been dropped. I bet that's a banishment coming down as well. I hope so. That'd be nice. Or is he just said... What is going on? The old ones, horned ones are coming in. Yep, both of them are coming in now. And they're charging at the same time. And they're going to be stuck there for ages. But in comes the Minotaurs with great weapons now. The Pterodons are actually fighting the Harpies off. Harpies? Harpies. It could be Harpies. But now the main push of the Beastmen's coming in. And look, they've got them on the flank. That's really not good. Straight in the flank of the Sword Spearmen. Oh dear, that's going to cause so much problems. And don't forget, we do have these two units just sat back waiting to go. Oh, and there goes the banishment there for the Norske Mundi, the Dark Omen, getting in there against the Sword Spears with swords with spears and shields. But now we've got these two units are ready to charge in and get into the flank. Vestigals have just completely... Oh no, that's Uncle Spearmen have broken. That's probably because the banishment doing all that damage. Pterodon Riders trying to fight them off the flank. It looks like their Centipus though has gone in the Lizardmen's favour. Smashing through. There is some Ungles with spears trying to hold on. The Horned ones have pulled back. But now the Monitors with great weapons and the Good Ball all going for Mazdamundi. That's going to be a lot of damage going down on him. Yeah, as you can see, his leadership in that is going down quite quickly. And the Centaurs of the Thrown Axes is now coming in. The Horned ones coming in to try and deal with the Monitors. Bounce power is still quite easy. The Beastmen are swarming this side though. But instead, well, one Sword's unit's broken. The other unit has gone rampaging because Lizardmen. These Ungol have rallied. They can get back into the action. The Harpies have returned, but they are kind of wavering. The Pterodons are given a bit of support there with range, but the Beastmen are supporting really nicely here. And there's a huge rout. The Horned ones have broken. The Best of the Dawn is broken as well, and so's the... Oh dear, that's a lot of Lizardmen just broke then. And really, Beastmen, you should be sending them up to chase them off the field. Make sure they don't come back. Send a unit up to chase them. The same as the Best of the Dawn. Try and get rid of that as quick as you can. Shield of the Old One's been dropped. But even Lord Master Mundi's starting to waver now. Oh no, look all the damage. I think he's going down. Minotaur goes flying, but there's nothing left of the Lizardmen. Got some Pterodon Riders, but there he goes. He fell off. And huge balance of power shift to the Beastmen, Pterodon, the Skink Chiefs and that, trying to do what damage they can. But there we go, that is it. That is a win for the Beastmen and general confusion. Well played there. So looking over this, the first thing that immediately stands out for this army is it's too elite in regards to there was only 3 units of infantry to hold the ground. And look at what they had to go up against. Yeah, they might not be as good, but the fact that you've got the Besticles in there, 2 of them, you've got the Monitors of great weapons, you just smashed through the front line. And the Gorball as well just smashed through. Ungol Spearmen did a great job getting around the back. And of course the Centaurs of Thrown Axes, good playing around with the Pterodons, keeping them distracted, helped take out Mazdamundi. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. It was just a... I mean, the Horned ones are nice for him, but they're really expensive, and they didn't really get that much out of them. So the Beastmen were able just to surround them, break them, and hunt them down, which is exactly what happened, unfortunately. So there we go, guys. That is the first match over. We're now going over to Battle 2, which is Gojira versus General Occasion. This is Norske versus Dark Elves, and they're playing the Pillar and Bone. And remember, guys, both of these guys have lost 3 games so far, so someone's got to win this. Technically, we'll see. Let's move over now to the Pillar of Bone to see what armies they brought. Okay, so here we go, guys. The battle for the bottom of the table. We'll look over General Occasion's Dark Elves first. He has 4 units of Dread Spears. In between those, we've got a couple units of Sister of Slaughter. Behind them, we have Black Ark Crusaders with hand bows. I can always say these units are always worth it. We have Raven Heralds. Oh, okay then. Repeater crossbow, but they're on Pegasus. Oh, this is the first time I've ever seen this unit. And the army is led by Marathi there. But seriously, first time I've ever seen that. That's really cool. We also have 2 units here. We've got the Code One Knights And I think those are Cold One Knights, yeah. And in the centre, we've got Celestis Harvesters, Doom 5 Warlocks. And I think that's everything for the Dark Elves. Pretty nice and solid. On the Norske side, we've got on the flank here some Marauder Horsemasters, some Norske Warhounds, a couple of front units of Marauders, and then a couple units of Marauder Berserkers, 4 units in total. And in the centre, got the Marauder Champions with great weapons. Also got a unit of Marauder Ice Wolf Chariots, a Famir Balefiend of Shadows, the Famir Warriors of great weapons, and Wulfric the Wanderer on horse. So, as promised, I said I'll try to do, if it lets me. So Wulfric the Wanderer has got Sword of Togard. He's got the Hunter's Champion, Fight or Die, Sea Fang, Rage. And the Lord Shadows has got Arcane Conduct, the Pendulum, always a good choice, Enfeebling Foe, From the Mist, and of course the Smoke and Mirrors attribute. Also on the flank we have another unit of Marauder Horsemen and a Norske Warhound. Well, remember, Marathi, I didn't do her ability, so Marathi, come on Marathi, play ball. Play ball. So she's got Deadly Onslaught, Show Stealer, Mystifying Charisma, the Doom and Darkness, Heartrender and Dark Sword, Enchanting Beauty, Great Arcane Conduct, Spitful Conjuration, and a Life Legion. Right, now we've got that out of the way. And I just realised the Norske has no range to deal with this. So Jeddah can just sit on top and pepper them and drop spells on them. And Murderous Prowess, see, it's there to remind me now. We've already had 5 kills apparently. And that would be why. Got, yeah, some Dark Elves have been killed. Yeah, just here by a volley of the Marauder Horsemen. That's a lot of spears. I mean, and apparently they aimed all for the genitals. That's just harsh. I know these guys are into some weird kinky stuff, but that's just a step too far. So we've got the Cold One Knights moving in to counter the force here. Cold One Knights here moving up, and the Celestis Harvesters moving to the left flank. Main lines look like they're about to engage now. Let's do this in dramatic slow motion. Oh, what is going on? That seems like a really impractical way of charging. But okay. It's your thing. We're not here to judge or question it. Alright, moving along the line. We will now go to normal speed. Oh, and the numbers were 796 to 782. So pretty much the same numbers. Yep, they're dealing with the chariots. Try and get rid of them with Mr. Iron Charisma as well. Try and get them shut down as quick as you can. Makes sense. Code 1 Knights moving in to deal with the Marauder Horsemasters. The Black Ark Crusaders doing a great job there. Oh, and that was the boat. One was way straight through the side. Just caught the end of that. How many people did that just kill? 37, and has just won them that flank. But we do have the Dark Charge here. Dark Charge is Black Ark Crusade. There's the Pentagon. Oh, what a combination. Murderous Prowess is already activated, but the Dark Elves have lost a lot of men to those 2 spells. But the flank force has been defeated by the Code 1 Knights, so they can now swing around, try and help with that. We do have the Raven Heralds dropping down support. Remember, these guys can fire on the move, and they're good fighters as well. Wulfric the Wanderer moving in. And this line's looking a lot better for the Dark Elves, which doesn't surprise me, being they've got Marathi, they've got the Code 1 Knights, Warlock Engineers, the 2 far Warlocks. Oh dear, guys, I'm sorry. But a lot of that for the scout. We do have the Marauder Horsemasters, but they've kind of just been forgotten there. They need to get in there, be doing something with their damage. Word of Pain's been dropped on the Norske forces here. But the Sisters of Slaughter actually did a good job holding that out. They've actually enraged it. Yeah, a lot of the Beastmen, Norske's enraging now. So that is going to cause a lot of problems. The Famir is going against Marathi, trying to take him out. Wulfric the Wanderer sitting back a bit. The the Famir Warriors are being taken out by the Warlocks. Chariots are back, but I can't see them staying that much. Especially with the Black Ark Crusaders firing into their crossbows. That's going to do a lot of damage. What else have we got over here? Well, the Beastmen have won this side. I don't know why I keep saying Beastmen. It's Norske. I see the brown and just assume Beastmen, but it's not. It's Norske. The Berserkers have won that flank, so they could come in now, mop this side up, which I believe they're now going to do, which would be great. But oh dear, Cold War Knights have got in behind from that flank and moved in, and that's just going to probably instant break them. I would have thought. Marafi joining in as well. Got the Mystifying Charisma dropped in there, but there goes that ability straight through the middle and disappears again. Wolfric the Wanderer getting involved. A lot of forces breaking here, but oh dear, the Cold Ones have actually gone rampaging, so they're just going to charge in. Everyone's rampaging. It's all good time. Over here, it looks like the Dark Elves have won. Got a lot of the Norske forces trying to get back, but they're probably going to be hunted down by the Doomfire Warlocks and the Riders here. Yeah, that is looking the way it is. So it's mainly in this blob here. Balance of power hugely in the Dark Elves' favour now. Wolfric the Wanderer taking a lot of damage. But we do have another ability. Is that going to be a pendulum? Yeah. There could have been a better lineup. But look, this is the great thing about... Oh, never mind. They all broke. I was going to say the great thing about these is the fact that even when they run out of ammo, they're great to fight with. But Norske went, nah, we'll end it there. Apologies for again the tongue tie. For some reason I had in my head Beastmen against Dark Elves. Don't know why. So, very good job there. General Kazan is finally off the bottom of the table. Unfortunately, Gojira will be holding up the rest. Which you've always got to have someone at the bottom. And it's an honour that he's taken that place. So, very good armies here. I just think that the mobile forces of the Dark Elves played a huge role in that. Because the front line got smashed between the Wolfric's ability and the Pendulum from the Familiar of Shadows. Did a great job on the front line. The Dark Dread Spears got absolutely annihilated. But unfortunately, their flank forces got beaten by the Cold Worms and the Doomfire Warlocks coming in. When they beat those flanks, they were then getting in behind, doing some great micro. Marafi was doing a great job with spells and debuffs. And the Sisters of Slaughter did a great job pinning in the flanks. Well, the Blackout Crusaders did a fantastic job supporting and keeping these guys back, because when they tried to harass them, they just ran away and carried on shooting. So fantastic job there by Janet, well played by Gojira. We now move on to the final round, which is Lawmaster of Sotek versus Professor Pone. This is Tomb Kings versus Vampire Council, Undead against Undead, and they're playing on the steps of Isla the Broken Heels. And remember guys, these two have won 3 games each, and they're both at the top. So this one will decide who takes top position and who loses their clean slate. Let's go from that. Very interesting map, this one. Pretty sure it's not one that's been used before, but it's actually a big map with a massive choke point. It stops there, as you can see on the map, and then goes all the way to there. So there is this choke point in the middle, and then you can go around. There's hills, there's lots of woods and cover, and etc. So going over the Vampire Counts, at the beginning here we have the Dire Pack, which is the Dire Wolf Regiment of Renown. We have 4 units of Skeleton Warriors, 2 units of Fellbatch. We have a Terrorgeist. We got some Skeleton Warriors there as well, so there's an extra one there. The Sternsmen, which is the Graveguard Regiment of Renown, and then I think it's 2 more units of Graveguard. Yep. Then we got 2 Skeleton Spearmen. We also have Blood Dragon Vampire Lord. If we have a look what fins he bought. Oh, crying out loud. Heart Piercing, Helm of Discord, Undeath Resurgence, Sword of Antiheroes, Curse of Years, Raised Dead, where's the other one? Incarnation of Nohek, got Pestilent Breath, which will of course be the Dragon, Honor or Death, the Hunger, the Curse of Undeath, Frenzy, and then all the stuff because he's a giant dragon. Right, there we go. I know it's good to have, but it can slow down a bit. We do have here the Nahakara Warriors, 2 units of there. Then we have some Tomb Guard in the centre. On the flanks, we've got 2 units of Skeleton Spearmen, including the Scorpion Legion. Got a couple of units of Skeleton Archers. Is there the Regiment of Renown one? No, there isn't. We also have Cedric the Imperishable on his chariot, leading a unit of Skeleton Chariots, if you have a look at his abilities. Come on. There we go. So we got Blessed Blade of Pitra, the Wrath of Pitra, the Incarnation of Protection, the Incarnation of Cursed Blade, the Crown of Nakara, the Unwielding Wheel, and the Restless Dead, and the Curse. We also have the Regiment Renowned Usurpity of Great Bows, the Chosen of the Gods, and also the Regiment Renowned Necrosphinx, which is the Sphinx of Usurp. I believe that's pronounced. Probably not. Was there anything else I missed? We do have some 2-guard with Hellbirds. Yeah, and that's the Regiment of Gams Spearmen. So, we can get beginning, because the enemy already have. And there's 3 units of Fail Batch. The Dire Pack take on the Nakara Warriors and quickly regret that decision. Here comes the Fail Bats now, squeaking as they do. Hold the phone. What is hiding over here? Necromancer. Is this a strategy then, that you have the Necromancer just hidden in the woods at the very back or something, so your guys can't break or something? Is that a thing? After ask and find out. If you do know, do hit comment below. The Dire Pack actually rallied and given these guys a run for their money, and now they're being chased down by Skeleton Warriors. Though these warriors, the Tomb Kings, should still win that. Main engagement coming down now. Against Skeleton Warriors and the Nakara Warriors, the Nakara Warriors should win this. But look, a group's gone straight back into the Skeleton Archers, immediately made them break. Now we've got all of the goodness. Oh, flipping at the damage he's taken already. That is a lot of damage. Chariots have moved in, but they're being bogged down by infantry at this point now. Cetra making a run for it. But yeah, that's not looking too good. Yeah, but on the front lines, the chariots are being overrun. As I said though, the Tomb Guard are now holding their ground quite nicely. Also, we've got the Tomb Guard. Hang on, no, the Scared Wars. Needs the Tomb Guard, and they're coming in now to deal with the Undead Dragons and Terrorgeist. And the Giant Sphinx, which is going to do a nice job there. Yep, they've decided to back off. It's not worth the fight at this point. Got some zombies in there to bog them down. The regeneration has activated for the Tomb Kings. Got the archers over there firing now. And over here, 2 units are being bogged down by this 1 unit of Nakara Warriors, but they are now diminishing and falling apart. But it's a matter of how much damage can they do beforehand. We do have some Skeleton Spearmen coming in reserve. Ooh, Cetra's been double breathed on there. Though I think it did more damage to the Dire Pack than anything else. And I think this might be more zombies coming out. Yep, zombies are now coming out of the woods, but there are Skeleton Spearmen coming in. I think that's the second regen just been dropped, so they're losing a lot. And the Sternsmen, Graveguard now, only just joining the fight now. The Tomb Kings seem to be a bit on the back foot here. Yeah, the Terrorgeist have joined in here to try and beat these Skeleton Warriors, which they should do quite comfortably. Wiping them out, and that's all this can move in. The Blood Dragon is chasing after Cetra. Cetra's desperately trying to keep out of the way and heal. But he did fly into the Tomb Guard, which isn't great. The Necrosphinx, he's having a fun time. He's just hacking through with the Scorpion Legion, just by jumping on everyone. Cetra has spent this entire game just running for dragons so far. It's quite amusing. Got some zombies bogging up the Chosen of the Gods, which is a good idea. The Skeleton Spearman over here is trying to move into a good position. These guys are still holding them off, though I think they're about to break, and there'll be a unit of Graveguard ready to move in at that point. And look, over here, the Tomb Kings are actually winning this engagement. And there goes, that is definitely the second regen there. But look at all these undead just ready to take their turn with the Scorpion Legion. We've got some Skeleton Spearmen coming in now. More breath attacks on Cetra the Imperishable. He's trying to dodge on his fancy Hot Wheels there, but these zombies are just bogging down all of this expensive infantry. So the Terrorgeist and the Dragon can jump on there. Look at that, straight in there. Cetra has only got about 1,000 health remaining. In comes Sphinx. And each Sphinx. Oh, could Cetra be out there? Just one more hit, guys. 700 health. And we've got more Usurpity coming up now and charging in there for the Tomb Kings. Let's check it. There he is. He's not feeling too good because there's a really angry dragon after him. Really? Ooh, that was 100 damage straight there. As you can see in the distance as well, the Tomb Kings are just getting overwhelmed by the vampire counts, all their zombies, their Graveguard and such. Terror guys being pinned down by the Ushabti and the Sphinx. So, Setra the Impossible's trying to get around there. He has 120 health remaining. Setra is down, guys. Setra's gone. They've lost their lord. The Tomb Kings over here have finally been beaten. We've got some Tomb Kings here, but there's not much left, guys. We've got the Chosen of God. We've got the Tomb Guard that have been bogged down by these skeletons and zombies. There you go. The Terror Guys is now dealing with the Ushabti. Got some more zombies coming down. The Vampire Lord is doing the Ushabti and the Sphinx, though I think he is getting out of there now. He's got plenty of infantry to deal with. Yeah, the Skeleton Warriors there. Here, they're slowly beating the Skeleton Warriors, but are dying, and the Scorpion Legion's been wiped out as well, because they're up against Graveguard, I believe. Yes, they are. So, that's a bit of a problem. Desperate, you can see, trying to find the woods now. But it's the Vampire Counts have the advantage here. They can kind of, with the two flyers, can hit what they want when they want. And they can keep spawning units, more zombies and such. Graveguard now moving in. Yeah, as you see, these Skeleton Spearmen are being beaten up by the Sternsmen. They'll win that no problem. And I think the balance pattern has slowly shifted in the Vampire Count's favour. Still a lot to go, but remember, when the Tomb Kings, the Undead, start crumbling, they'll just crumble. They'll just stop working. Got some Tomb Guard there as well. Need to get involved as quick as they can. Make the most of their fighting abilities before they crumble. Ushabti are being wiped out now. There you go. The zombies are actually just wiping them out. The Sphinx of Usept is trying to deal with the Vampire Lord, as well as the Tomb Guard with Hellbirds. But, I mean, yeah, look at the regen he's getting now, guys. Not looking good. Chosen of the God needs to really be dealt with. Where is the Terror Guys? Where is the Terror Guys? Has he been beaten? I think he might have been, actually. I can't seem to see him. But yeah, over here, the Scorpion Legion will just be beaten by the Graveguard. And this is what I mean. This is what you want to do out there. There's just one unit to deal with one unit. Don't bog all your units down. Now, look at this. The Vampire Counts are now absolutely swarming whatever's left. And even this Regiment of Renown is not going to save the day. It's more, I think, just down to a matter of time. What we've got here, more zombies. And the thing is, because these are all elite units, they can just spam zombies all they want. It's all good. Vampire Lord is now getting in there. Camera's going all over the place. There you go. It looks like the Necro Sphinx is now starting to break, thanks to the dragon. Slowly but surely, it's all coming down to this. And I think it's safe to say that Lawmaster Sotek... Is it Lawmaster? Yeah. It looks like Lawmaster Sotek is being outplayed here by Professor Poe. And just his elite vampire count is just, yeah, proving to be a bit of a bother, isn't it? There are all these zombies that he can just bog them down with. So many zombies. The infantry just can't hold it all off. There's just so many of them. With the Graveguard mixed in, nice breath attack there on the Chosen of the God, who are trying to still give support. They're still going. But yeah, oh, it's all crumbled, it's all gone. And there we go, Professor Pone has won with the Vampire Count against the Tomb Kings. So, yeah, definitely a good match there. I think where it really came down to is the Terrorgeist and the Vampire Lord and the Blood Dragon just homing on Setra and keep that. And of course, Lawmaster Sotek had to keep Setra alive. We're trying to fight another battle. And again, it was down to the vampires had a lot more numbers and they could summon more as well. The Felbest did a great job shutting down the Chosen of the Gods and the Archers, so they couldn't do anything. They couldn't be used to their full effect. Yes, the Tomb Kings had a stronger front line, I guess, with the... Well, they had the Nakara Wars and the Tomb Guard, but you do have two Graveguard and the Sternsmen here. And they have lots of skeletons to support them. And a pack Dire Pack, because you can. Yeah, so definitely a good build there. Both good builds, but it was just the micro of Professor Pone and Sutter down. Sutter the Impossible. Thought he could really do what he's best at doing. really decided for the Toon King. So if we go over now to the scoreboards, as you can see, Professor Pone is now at the top with 4 straight wins. Lordmaster Sotek in second place with 3 wins and 1 loss. General Confusion is in third place with 2 wins, 2 losses. Raven is in fourth place with 2 wins, 2 losses. But remember, when tied, it comes down to who won their match. So General Confusion won that. So if he's tied with Raven, he will always be above him. And Jenna on occasion of his first win. Well done, Jenna. Well done. 1 win, 3 losses, and Gojira unfortunately at the bottom with 4 losses. But there is 1 round for Group A to go, guys, and it can all be decided there who will be in the top. I think Professor Pone's safe, but Lordmaster Sotek could technically get overtaken by General Confusion or Raven. Not quite sure. Gojira will be battling for glory and honour, and Jen on occasion just wants to keep off the bottom, I think. So there we go. We will see you guys tomorrow for Group B, round 4. Do hit that like button, subscribe, and comment below as you guys have been doing. Are you happy with me reading out all the items and that? And the spells, does it help with how it all works? Let me know in the comments because I do appreciate the feedback. Thank you very much for joining me, and I'll see you tomorrow. Till then, guys, take care.